Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're located on the earth. It's time for the end of day PulseWave report with yours truly, the Algo Capitalist, aka the Vulcan, coming to you live from PulseWaveTrading.com, home of the world famous PulseWave Price Trigger Report. All right, so first chart what we have up here today, we're going to jump right into it, and we have gold futures. So as you can see here, with tomorrow being Take Back Friday, gold is still stuck in the Kumo cloud, and we got a bearish weekly trend momentum reading. The market is trying to go bullish, but it is really, really, really struggling, ladies and gentlemen. Don't think it's going to happen. But right here at resistance, I think gold is about to fall outside of the Kumo cloud. Take a look at Doji. Well, got that crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading on your Doji. Here's your trend line support, which is the initial target for that one. Next up, we got DOT. All right, so we had the rally alert and we got the upside production. Now the market is stalled, moving sideways. We have zero momentum and we're in a corrective state, which means that more downside is to come. I think we're going to fall off the cliff here shortly if the bulls can't get it together and push us into a new high. Looking at EOS. All right, here's EOS. We came into it with a crash alert, sell signal. We did get some downside initial production. Trend line support, though, is the initial target here. We do got the negative weekly trend momentum reading. We are in a corrective state as well. Next up is Ethereum. Ethereum had the privilege of this rally alert and this continued back-to-back upside production from the long buy signal, and it's looking like we're going to stay there. I think this thing is going to try to push to 2,900, maybe even 3,000. Don't hate me. I'm just a dude going over the charts, the algo charts. All right, chain is way something going on with this chart, I think. So I need to look into this one. So we'll disregard this chart. Next up, Litecoin. All right, so Litecoin came into it with a crash alert, and we got the narrow range inside day, still under selling pressure, bearish weekly trend momentum reading. And I think the downside production of the trend line support is the initial target. And there's a possibility here that Litecoin could actually fall out of bed and roll over the cliff if we get enough momentum behind it. I understand we have the overall bullish configuration, but this negative momentum is causing problems at the moment. So look out for that one. As far as theta is concerned, all right, it's almost a similar situation. We came into the crash alert. We did get initial downside production, and we're still inside the Kumo cloud. We're under corrective status. So trend line support is still in play on theta. XRP Ripple. All right, so we have a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Notice the flip-flop. Had a crash alert coming into today. We got no downside production. Now the market is flipped. Wants to try to really push a little bit more into this overhead resistance area. We'll see if the bulls can make that happen. If not, the bears are just going to come back in and just beat it down. The trend line support, though, would be that initial target if that happens. But right now we got this rally alert buy signal for tonight into tomorrow's trading. So we'll see how much money is on the table on the long side of the market. Next up, we got MXC. This is MGC Pharmaceuticals. Rally alert came into it. Had a little bit of initial upside production. Struggling with the overhead trend line resistance. So we'll see if the bulls can push that higher. If not, then it could signal some selling pressure from the bears. All this is happening below the Kumo cloud, and you are technically in a corrective state, even though you're in a neutral zone. So the bears right now are putting pressure on that market. Next up is the ticker PEN, P-E-N. This is Peninsula Energy on the ASX as well. We came into it with a rally alert, got no upside production. The market is just moving sideways, very consolidated inside the Kumo cloud. For this one, I would stick to the dashboard. Remember what I've been teaching you guys on how to handle consolidated markets, whether they be outside the cloud or inside the cloud. You do have options at your disposal. I would definitely use them. All right, next up we got the E-mini Nasdaq 100. As you can see here, like I told you yesterday, I had that feeling. The bears are still in control of this market, ladies and gentlemen. They're not letting it rally, and the bulls aren't letting it fall. So there is a tug of war right now. Technically speaking, the bears are still, they got the edge right now, but this thing could do whatever it wants to do. Got to be careful of the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ can creep up on you and do whatever it wants. So again, follow the dashboard, and I think you'll be all right with this consolidated market. It's just moving sideways, but I got to nudge the edge to the bears at this point. All right, next up is SVL. This is Silver Mines, also on the ASX. So we're flip-flopping. We had a crash alert coming into the session. Got no downside production. Now we flip-flop to a rally alert buy signal for tomorrow's trading. Keep in mind, you're still inside the Kumo cloud, and you're technically just moving sideways. Not a lot of momentum on your side. You're in a neutral position as well. Breakout or breakdown could be imminent. Take a look and be on the lookout for those weekly price inflection points on your dashboard. Here is BNB on the crypto side. We got this rally alert. We've had consistent upside production, and I think this one's just getting started. It managed to take out the overhead resistance zone. Now it's looking wide open. It wants to go on a trajectory towards 650. So BNB is looking quite powerful here. All right, looking at the crude oil futures, as you can see here, rally alert. Here's your consistent upside production as well. This one's on target. Looks like it wants to head toward 70. All right, next up we got the Russell My Hustle. So we came into today with a crash alert, got a little bit of downside initial production, and the trend line support south of 2250 is the initial target on this one. Next up is your silver futures, as you can see. All right, you got your crash alert, and you got sideways activity, a little bit of downside production. We're already right here on the trend line support initial target. We'll see if the bulls can come in here and support this market, or are the bears going to slap it out of their hands? And if it does so, we roll over the cliff, ladies and gentlemen, and we could fall back as low as the teens. Get ready. QQQ, the ETF that tracks that NASDAQ 100 futures. You can see same identical chart pattern here. Bears have it. I got to give them the edge on this one, but you are sideways. Looking at the bonds, ticker TLT. And you can see here, downside, continuous downside production from the crash alert. This one's threatening to fall out of bed and drop out of the Kumo cloud and head to new lows with a new leg down. Look out below. ADA Cardano. Here's ADA Cardano. We now have an official crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Trend line support. Right there is the initial target on that one. Last but not least, here is the mighty Bitcoin. So Bitcoin has found itself trading inside of that range. We had a crash alert coming into today. We did get a nice initial downside production. I was able to go ahead. I went ahead and made the choice to take profits when I saw that we had dropped back below the 52 handle. We got into the high 52, and that's when I went ahead and took my profit since we were short. I believe, if I remember from the report, it was like 53.7 and change. So I went ahead and booked that. And because I don't trade on the weekends or on Take Back Friday traditionally, I will be standing aside until Sunday night, let the market do what it's going to do, and then I'll make my decision to jump in at that time. All right, so I see a few hands raised. You want to see something? All right, let me go ahead and see what I can do for y'all. I see you. I see you. I see you. All right, I'm gonna have to pull the name up on that one because I don't know it. Okay, here we go. All right. All right, so JetBlue. All right, so you had this rally alert back here. You got the nice upside production before the pullback. Here's your crash alert. You got that initial downside production too. It's just following along the support of the top of the Kumo cloud. Trend line is right there, just underneath of that. This one has the trajectory to possibly fall below 19. If you are a subscriber, JetBlue should be on the dashboard. Let me just verify that for you real quick. I'm almost 100% certain that it is on the dashboard already, but I just want to be sure because I haven't heard or gotten a request for this one in a long time. So let's see. Let's see what we got. Wow, okay. That was not on the dashboard. Wow. All right. I'm going to have to add it. That will take some doing. But I will go ahead and make sure that it's added to the PulseWave reports. So that should be on there next week. All right. I went ahead and made a note to add the JetBlue for you. All right. What else we got here? All right. We'll do a couple more and then we'll wrap this up. Let's see. All right. Sandal Growers. Let's see here. All right. So this one doesn't have a lot going on. It's just been in a very tight, consolidated range, as you can see here. Flip-flopping between rally and crash alerts with really no production either way. Tomorrow is a crash alert sell signal. I doubt you're going to get anything going here. But what can I say? This is just one of those situations. So, yeah, there's nothing here. I'll probably just watch the weeklies on the dashboard for this one. Let me just make sure this is on there too. Let's see. I think this one is. I think I've pulled this one up before. So we'll see. I'm almost 100% that it's on there. I said the same thing about JetBlue too, didn't I? And I was wrong. Let's see. Yep, this one is definitely on the dashboard. Okay, so this one's definitely on the dashboard. All right, let's see. Let's take another one here. What you got? I don't know what BB is. I'm not getting anything coming up in BB. Let me try another list. Oh, BlackBerry. They're still around? I didn't know that. BlackBerry still around? Okay. Let's see. Well, what do you know? Okay. Well, this one here has a crash alert sell signal for tomorrow. This chart looks similar to the last chart we just pulled up, almost identical. A lot of congestion, no momentum, flip-floppage with no, very little to no production. This one's basically wood too, so I would definitely keep an eye on this one if I were you, just to see when and if it's gonna, start to do anything. I'm checking that just to make sure this one's on the dashboard as well. And it is. Okay. Yep, this is already on the dashboard. All right, let's see what else we got. GSAT. All right, so Global Star. Okay. All right, Global Star. Let's see. All right, so this one here came in. We came into it with a crash alert. And we got this downside production here dropping below the trend line support. So this one's looking like it is going to drop further. We'll see. There's a big chance the bulls could come in and support the market if we get another day of pullback. But just remember, when you are in the neutral zone, you're not trending. And this is happening below the Kumo cloud as well. Got a lot of overhead resistance to overcome. So definitely, let me see if this one's on the dashboard too. When you are operating in securities that have very little volume or almost little to no volatility, you don't have a choice really but to play the weeklies. Okay, this one is on the dashboard too, so that's a good thing. All right, you want to look at Matic. Let's see if I can pull that up for you. MATIC. I don't. When you say Mat, what's the ticker for Matic? I have Matica Enterprises. I have Maticon. So I don't know what is it Matica? When you say Matic, I have a Matica. Is that Matic a crypto or what? Not sure. All right. Let's see what else you guys got. You got. All right. You want to look at Sunrun. All right. Let's see what we got. All right. So, okay. Oh, this is on the Nasdaq. All right. Got you. I got you. All right. So here is your Sunrun. You're in a neutral zone here too. It has been in a protracted downtrend channel for some time. Crash alerts have been playing out nicely. Crash alert sell signals. You came into this week with one, and then you're getting this downside production. Tomorrow's Take Back Friday. Will it come in here and try to close this gap before falling further? I don't know, but you are under the auspices of a crash alert sell signal, and you got negative trend momentum reading, and you're south of the trend line resistance and the Kumo cloud. So this one could fall a lot further. All right, so just FYI for you on that one. Let's see if this is on the dashboard. If it is, I will refer you to the dashboard, and I would tell you to do exactly what the report says and watch for the intraday price inflection points that are listed there. Yep, this is already on the dashboard, so you're good to go there. All right, Polygon. All right, Polygon. Let's see what we got. Polygon. All right. Okay, so I have a Polygon, but it looks like it's in a foreign country. Matic Polygon. Let me see. I have a Polygon. I have a Poly POLY, but it's on the TA exchange. I don't know what TA is. I don't know what that means. Is that Taiwan or what is that? I have no idea. Is that a new stock or something? A new listing? Okay, you said it's a crypto. Okay, I don't have access to that. No wonder I can't find it. Yeah, man. That is not something that is on my dashboard. I can only pull up cryptos that are on my dashboard. That's not on my dashboard. That's why I can't find it. You say Matic is a layer 2 for Ethereum. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Matic, huh? All right, I may have to take a look at that. All right, I got to run. That's all we got tonight, folks. So remember, smash that like button. And remember that bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. And I'm out. Peace.